Good evening, folks from Rabat International Airport. This is Spoon TV with me, Sylvester Chirople. You are witnessing the arrival of His Excellency President Joseph Newman Boakai from the United States of America, specifically from Atlanta, Georgia, and he's coming from attending the 124th Annual National Black Business Conference in Atlanta, Georgia, the United States of America. So stay with us as we bring you exactly the arrival of His Excellency, the President of the Republic of Liberia, with me, Sylvester Chirople, Spoon TV. So if that's it, His Excellency, the President, is arriving here at the Rabat International Airport in Mangibi County. So the president made several visits in the United States. The president delivered the keynote address of the 124th National Black Business Conference and then attended a meeting to support Liberia's agriculture sector through technology with Mr. Adalus Thomas, former football player. And he also met with Bridge to Prosperity, U.S. Liberia Trade and Investment Mission in Atlanta, and also visited the Clark Atlanta University in the United States of America. So the president did actually visit several institutions, and so we are here as to what could be the impact of the president's a trip to the United States of America. So we going there, so good. Sharing, keep commenting as well. As we bring you all of the happening U.S.A. So like we told you, the president actually made several trips in different places of venue. We are proceeding to where the flat is, to the commercial area of the airport. How do you?
No, you always be in security. Don't go outside.
Okay. So, folks, welcome back after that short drive. All right, so the president motorcade is being proceeded here. After which, the president will then make his way here to go at the VIP lodge. Okay, so making our way into the terminal. So we are at the entrance of the terminal where the president will come from. So the president has spent about 6 days out of Liberia, and he's now back to Liberia, right? So basically, the president is coming from delivering the keynote address at the 124th Annual National Black Business Conference. He's also he attended the meeting to support Liberia's agriculture sector through technology with Mr. Adalas Thomas, former football player. He also met with Bridge to Prosperity, a U.S. Liberia trade and investment mission in Atlanta, Georgia. The president did also visit the Atlanta University, where he met with national stakeholders, investors, and other people who have the potential of making business with Liberia. So
mention of some of the issues that Excellency President Boakai spoke about. And my colleague from Cool FM is right by me, and I'm hoping we can talk about some of the things that were spoken about in the U.S. by His Excellency. Tio, do you want us to do a joint conversation? I know you are also on your own live, but I wouldn't mind if we both can do a joint conversation. His Excellency has just arrived. Hello? This is back with flights any moment from now. And, while in the U.S., President Boakai attended several interviews, attended some press conferences, and there were some special issues discussed. I think on top of his list, he kept encouraging investors to invest in Liberia, especially the agricultural sector. Let's hear from you.
The President was in the United States attending the business conference
So officials who have come to meet the president now proceeded to where. So here, see. So here, we don't have any of the cabinet member here, but we have the protocols the director protocols for the president, and the presidential aide, and other people who have come to receive the president.
So the president and
government officials. There you have His Excellency, the President. President Joseph Nyama Boakai is there with me.
Keep watching TV, ELPC Radio. We're bringing you a live coverage of the arrival of His Excellency President Boakai. Excellency President Boakai, who has just arrived here in Liberia from attending the Black African Conference in the U.S. So while we move on, kindly stick and stay with us.
So the President is now proceeding downstairs of the terminal to get in his vehicle and then go at the VIP lodge where he will be formally received by officials of government who have come to welcome him back to Liberia.
Presidential Press Secretary is also VIP launch of the executive branch.
So here the President will come this way to get his vehicle.
His Excellency President Boakai, sorry, right here in your wait. His departure. We will be using this lift that is right ahead of us. Once he steps out, he gets to walk towards the.
So there you have the President, His Excellency. Very fast.
Attended several meetings in the U.S.
Don't Malaka, you can come back. We'll go please. Let's go. Okay. Guys, it's protocol. Come back.
So here you have the officials of government who have come to receive His Excellency, the President. So here you see the Minister of State for Presidential Affairs, Minister Sylvester Gillespie is here. So here comes the President, His Excellency, the President of the Republic of Liberia is coming from attending the 24th National Black Conference in Atlanta, Georgia, in the United States of America. So the President will disembark his vehicle here, have handshakes with some officials of government. There you have the Minister of State for Presidential Affairs, Minister Sylvester Gillespie, who will receive the president. And then the handshaking begins right here toward the VIP lodge. So this is Spoon TV, Sylvester Chudo Place Money. We are coming to you live from Rabos International Airport, where His Excellency the President is arriving. There you have the President of the Republic of Liberia. Here he will start the handshake. So
Handshake ceremony.
let's go. Come on. Put it on. So the president was accompanied by 3 of his government officials, including the Minister of Foreign Affairs, Minister Sarah Besro Nyanti, the Minister of State of our portfolio, Minister Mamaka Berete, the senior advisor to the president, Mr. Augustine Corner, and other officials of government accompanied the president in the U.S.A. last week. And now the president is back. The presidential press secretary and other officials will update us exactly the president's visit, impact, the good news that Liberians expect from the visit. So while the president was in the U.S.A., he made several visits to organizations. So the president actually delivered the keynote address of the 124th Annual National Black Business Conference. He attended a meeting to support Liberia's agriculture sector through technology with Mr. Adalus Thomas, a former footballer. And he also met with Bridge to Prosperity, a U.S. Liberia Trade and Investment mission in Atlanta. The president did not remain there. He also visited the Clark Atlanta University. All of these visits, perhaps there could be good news from the president's trip. So coming on in the next few minutes, we will be interacting with the presidential press secretary who accompanied the president also, Madam Kula Fofana. And subsequently, we will be talking to the president himself. Will be speaking to the media. So the president has gone inside the VIP lodge. When he returns, I'm sure he will be talking to the media briefly. So the president actually called on global black business leaders to seize investment opportunities in Liberia. He also stressed the need of Liberia's readiness for foreign investments. While speaking at the 124th National Black Conference, the president actually did outline the immense prospects in Liberia's agriculture, mining, infrastructure, energy, and real estate sectors of Liberia. And the president did actually engage investors, private entities, and other organizational CEOs who are potential enough of investing in Liberia. But what is that specific agreement perhaps the president has made? Once he comes out, I'm sure the president will be talking to the media, and he might break that news that he brought from the United States of America. So please stay with us as we bring you exactly the arrival of His Excellency, the President of the Republic of Liberia.
All right.
So what the president was actually speaking at the 124th National Black Business Conference, the president said Liberia is open for business. All right. And he highly welcomed and encouraged black investors in the United States to come back to Liberia and be able to invest, create job opportunities for Liberians. And the president also talked about the issue of electricity. I did hear the president in one of his engagements talking about the reason why we have power theft in Liberia. The president put it that there are shortage of electricity, and because of that, since everyone could not get electricity at the same time, it increases the issue of power theft. So he did actually ask private organizations, especially those who are potential enough of coming back to Liberia, of investing into the energy sector, to come back and see what they could do in the energy sector. So the president was also clear about that. The president did state that infrastructure is key to Liberia's growth. And there he called on entrepreneurs worldwide who may have the desire of coming to Liberia to come, while assuring them that their businesses will be secure, well protected. So those who actually attended the Black Conference in Atlanta include Dr. Ken Harris, President, CEO of the National Business League, Johnny Ford, the founder and president of the World Conference of Mayors, Ron Rosby, Buspeed, president of the National Black Chamber of Commerce, and Charles H. Bieber III, who is the CEO of the National Black Chamber of Commerce. All of those individuals attended the 124th National Black Conference in Atlanta. So with all of those potential leaders, business leaders specifically, who attended the conference, and the president making Liberia's case at a conference, why do Liberians stand to benefit, especially with the engagement with Clark University in Atlanta and other engagements?
As any message for the country, because he wasn't present when the celebration was over. Currently, what's important is his education minister.
So we are posted, looking forward to the president coming out to briefly speak to the media.
Also call on global business leaders to seize investments opportunities in Liberia. You know what that means? Stressing the nation's readiness for foreign investments. During the president's keynote speech at the Black Business Conference, the president outlined immense prospects in Liberia's agriculture, mining, and infrastructure, energy, and real estate sectors as pillars for future economic growth. And the president said to his fellow colleagues during the conference that Liberia is open for business and is ready to welcome investment and investors in Liberia. Black business leaders to recognize Liberia's potential as a home for sustainable development and invited them to take part in the country's progress. Quoting what the president said, is that there is great potential for value-added industries like steel production and manure processing, which will minimize the economic benefits of natural resources. So these are things and questions that we ask the president.
So folks, you are watching the arrival of His Excellency, the President of the Republic of Liberia, to Liberia from attending the Black Business Conference in Atlanta, in U.S.A. So one of the key issues that the Liberian leader spoke about, why delivering his keynote address to the audience at the 124th National Black Business Conference was the issue of real estate development, especially affordable housing in the urban area, where the president actually did encourage those private companies, entrepreneurs who have the plan of coming back to Liberia to carry on businesses or to invest in Liberia. The president actually assured them of coming and protecting them. You know, protection is one of the issues that international partners are usually concerned about. Sorry, that once they come back in Liberia, how will their businesses be protected? If
So, all this on it now. Put it on top of it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I will.
Yeah. Okay.
So the president is now making his way to the media.
Ladies and gentlemen of the media, the president is asking.
Mr. President, welcome back to Liberia. Tell us how was the trip, Mr. President? Okay. You visited some universities in the United States. What's the good news, Mr. President?
First thing is the trip was invited keynote speaker at the Black businesses have an organization, their conference, so they invited me to be the keynote speaker. And of course, part of our effort for education was to go to Clark University, make arrangements for student exchange program as well as faculty exchange.
Okay.
For them to work with us to strengthen our educational system.
So my name is Master Tagwabo from ELBC. So from all of these engagements, how soon Liberia maybe stand to see some tangibles from these engagements?
Well, when we do these things, we follow up, and we are following up. We are anxious to see them here, and I'm sure they too, with this visit, they're very eager to come. Very happy.
Okay, thank you, Mr. President.
Thank you very much.
So that His Excellency, the President of the Republic of Liberia, they're speaking to the media briefly. And we are coming to you from the Rabos International Airport. Thanks so very kindly for following.